How did you feel when you saw this lawsuit that made it seem as if perhaps Diddy and Meek Mill had?
I mean, to each their own. And why would they not have sex when they're gay rappers?
Was that Diddy wants to party, but you gotta tell him no?
Oh yeah, well you do gotta tell him no.
You made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you seen Busta in the airport too. That from trying to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
So Orlando Brown is back in the spotlight again, and this time it's for some pretty wild stuff. Rumors are swirling that Orlando's got some videos stashed away, supposedly showing Diddy getting into some seriously scandalous situations with a bunch of rappers and actors. I'm talking The Game, French Montana, Bryshere Gray, and more. It's like a who's who of the entertainment world. But here's where it gets interesting. You see, Orlando's no stranger to, let's call it colorful behavior. Yeah, he's had his ups and downs with a bit of a history involving substances and, well, let's just say some unconventional antics. And because of that, when he first started speaking about all this shady stuff allegedly happening in the music industry and Hollywood, a lot of folks didn't exactly take him seriously. But now, with these accusations flying around and some pretty powerful names being dragged into the mix, folks are starting to stand up and take notice. Could it be that Orlando's been trying to sound the alarm all this time? And who knows which rappers might have been caught up in whatever's on those rumored Diddy tapes.
Do you think Meek Mill's gay?
We all know he's gay.
Who's we?
Rick Ross knows he's gay.
I didn't know. It's news to me.
Everybody, Rick Ross knows.
Orlando Brown is back in the headlines after dropping some bombshell claims on camera about the alleged run-ins with a bunch of big-name rappers. Now here's where it gets interesting. While some are chuckling at Orlando's antics, there's a whole other camp out there who are dead serious about this. They think he's just another young star who's fallen prey to the dark side of the industry. And they think he's been trying to spill the beans on this stuff for ages. But here's the twist. There are also folks who think Orlando might be playing up the crazy act on purpose. You know, like he's trying to throw people off his scent and steer clear of any potential trouble. So according to the latest reports, Orlando has videos of him and a bunch of famous rappers getting busy at those rumored freak-off sessions. And this is not the first time we've heard Orlando claim he has inside knowledge of Diddy's parties. So here's the scoop. Orlando's been popping up in all sorts of viral interviews lately, and let me tell you, he's been dropping some serious bombshells. I'm talking wild claims about supposed Hollywood rituals and the elites lurking in the shadows of the entertainment business, preying on up-and-coming artists. And in one of these interviews, Orlando brought up Diddy, alleging that Diddy, well, did some nasty things to him.
There's a lot of things that will make you buckle, bro. They make you buckle, bro. Man, people done lost their families, bro. People done lost their kids and a lot of stuff done happened.
Life insurance policies out on rappers. Mainly because it's more dangerous for rappers nowadays.
I mean, this is a touchy subject. I just, I'll give you this. You can willingly turn woman and have a bag, or you can do what I'm doing. You can willingly turn trans, or you can get in trouble and go to jail and they do it to you forcefully because you didn't know what to do with your blessing.
In yet another interview, Orlando decided to dive into the whole Balenciaga scandal. You know, the one with that super controversial campaign? Yeah, he went there, and he didn't hold back either. He started spilling the tea about the rumored disturbing symbolism hidden behind those panda bears.
You ever heard of Panda? Like I was telling you, Panda. So you got Panda Panda is a secret code for a certain thing. And so when it comes down to that certain thing, it's so what it is you basically have a certain nerve in your rectum, and if you touch that nerve, you can turn a person into an animal. You can turn a person into whatever you want them to be if you just hold them down. So pretty much when you see black eyes like Blueface and like that, he got beat up, but he didn't get beat up where you thought he got beat up. He got beat up somewhere else, okay? And so the eyes come out, and they call them Panda Eyes.
Now, some people tend to dismiss Orlando's wild claims, mainly due to his past issues with substances and rumored mental health problems. But with all these serious accusations swirling around Diddy lately, folks are starting to reevaluate Orlando's words, and suddenly, he doesn't seem quite as out there as we once thought. So when these headlines about Diddy's alleged crimes hit last November after Cassie filed her lawsuit, Cam Capone decided to give Orlando another platform to speak his mind. They brought him back for a chat on their channel, and this time, they really dug into those viral comments Orlando made about Diddy the year before. They even brought up that story about 50 Cent claiming Diddy tried to take him shopping. And let me tell you, Orlando's reaction to all this, well, it's definitely worth hearing about.
On our last interview, one of the big things that made its rounds all over the internet, went completely viral, was some things you had to say about Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
And there was also, shortly after that, there was an old video that was kind of going viral, and it was 50 Cent, and where he says he was at a party with Diddy, and he was mad at Diddy because Diddy offered to take him shopping, and he felt like that was only something like you would do for a female.
He's a nice guy. He's a nice guy. He wanted to take the guy shopping. What an idiot for turning him down.
So you're not turning Diddy down if he wants to take you shopping?
We going shopping, bro. We going shopping. But at the party, I'm going to be in my corner with my little shot of Ciroc, and you have your fun, bro. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. I deserve to be there. But other than that, I'm cool, bro. Y'all have y'all fun, man. Y'all chilling. I'm knowing what's going on. Y'all chilling. I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? I'm cool, bro.
You're cool on that.
Oh man, look. I love Diddy, bro. Like, I'm a big Puffy fan, bro, and like the way he boss up is the way he son nigga, the way he do things, bro. Ashkash kumash diggity diggity dumash.
And then more recently, Orlando went viral again after dropping some serious bombshells, claiming he's been involved with more than just Diddy. He was dropping names left and right, from Bow Wow to Busta Rhymes, Usher, and even Drake.
We made love.
Who you made love with?
Diddy, Bow Wow, Busta Rhymes.
You just told me you see Busta in the airport too. That motherfucker try to act like he didn't know you. You smashed Drake?
No, I never smashed.
Oh, you made love to Drake.
And Cat Williams. What's his name?
Bro, you smashing a lot of people.
What's the name? Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard. Usher. Usher's a gusher. And
why you not naming no hoe?
I'm telling you, bro. It's my dad's friends. My dad sicked his baddest friends on me.
Who's your dad?
Lucifer.
But it looks like Orlando is still not done with name dropping, and rumors are now swirling that Orlando has several other big name entertainers on tape with Diddy. One of them is none other than The Game, a former stripper turned rapper who previously admitted he used to run around and party with Diddy for 2 whole years while Diddy was showering him with expensive gifts. So here's a scoop from The Game's 2022 Sit Down on Drink Champs. Apparently, Diddy came knocking on his door with an offer to team up on an album, but for nearly 2 whole years, all they did was hop from one exotic location to the next, living it up in style. And get this, Diddy wasn't holding back on the gifts either, showering The Game with all sorts of lavish goodies like fancy watches and blingy chains. And then earlier this year, The Game swung by Vlad TV for another chat right after all those crazy allegations about Diddy started making the rounds. And once again, he brought up that whole saga about spending 2 years with Diddy, except this time, he revealed that instead of working on music like they originally planned, he and Diddy just partied for 2 whole years. And guess where they were doing all this partying? Atlanta, of all places.
Wasn't Puffy interested in working with you also?
Yeah, Puff. I was running around with Puff for a minute, but we was just partying, man. Puff liked to party. So that's basically all we did. I think the few times I was running around with D-Mac and Puff, we just did a bunch of partying. We might have went to the studio once or twice, but I didn't get to record nothing. I was just,
Okay, but I mean, Puffy was a huge deal back then.
Still a huge deal.
I mean, he's still a huge deal, but he's not doing music anymore,
Right.
is what I'm saying. Back then, Bad Boy was on fire, and he's running around with you. Puffy's a busy guy.
I was running around with him.
Yeah. You were running around with him.
Right.
Was he talking about signing you, or what exactly happened?
Nah, Puff he wanted to sign me. He just, he was moving around. Like, he had the restaurant Justin's in Atlanta, so we was in and out of that. A lot of parties in Atlanta with him and V and, Big Wolf and, Fab and Jeezy was just, Fab was already on. Jeezy was coming of age. But we just party, man.
Now let's switch gears and talk about French Montana, because he's allegedly one of the men Orlando Brown saw getting freaky with Diddy. So there's this video making the rounds again showing French sitting at a table shirtless, looking like he's been doused in massage oil or something. And to top it off, there's Diddy serenading him with Happy Birthday.
Happy birthday, dear French. Happy birthday to you. Thank you. It's a special birthday for both of us.
By the way, when this video started spreading like wildfire, fans couldn't help but draw parallels to when Diddy was singing Happy Birthday to Fabulous on that Drink Champs episode.
Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday to you. Woo! Happy birthday, dear Fabulous. The only got the name that I want.
And as if that wasn't enough, there's this photo floating around showing Diddy and French chilling with their friends on a boat. And if you squint just right, it kind of seems like they're cuddling up and spooning. Finally, another name that's getting thrown in the mix is Empire star Bryshere Gray, who allegedly went through similar trauma that Orlando Brown is rumored to have experienced as a young actor. Following the success of Empire, everyone was predicting a bright future for Bryshere. But then everything took a nosedive in July 2020 when Bryshere got arrested after reportedly being involved in a DV incident with his wife. And the incident escalated to the point where there was even a standoff with the police. Bryshere was later booked on several charges and sentenced to 10 days in jail and 3 years probation. But then the story took an even more disturbing turn when rumors began swirling that Bryshere turned to substance use after allegedly being victimized by some big names in the industry, including Diddy and Empire co-star Lee Daniels, who, by the way, is openly gay. Fans began sounding the alarm bells after Bryshere showed up on The Breakfast Club alongside Lee Daniels back in 2017. People were leaving comments left and right claiming that Daniels was giving Bryshere some strange looks and treating him like more than just a friend.
I see you all over the place.
Do we be at the club?
I think he's working. Right, Bryshere? He's working. I see him out working all the time. He said, yeah. I mean, because obviously you're a musician, you're an artist, so you have that as well.
You might catch me at the club sometime.
Right, you gotta be. Lee, you don't really go out like that to the clubs.
No, I don't.
Big Daddy's not out.
No.
You don't have time.
I mean, you got the kind of money you
All
can
of
have
a
a club
sudden
at
I'm
your
hot.
house.
Why am I hot in here all of
Because
a
you're sitting
sudden?
there with your arms folded.
I'm hot.
When it comes to Diddy, Bryshere has been reportedly seen hitting up several parties with Diddy before his very public meltdown. Adding to the mix, there were these whispers floating around that Diddy had some beef with Empire from the get-go. Word on the street was that he thought they modeled the character Lucious Lyon after him. In fact, back in 2015, all hip-hop even spilled the tea that Diddy was toying with the idea of taking legal action against the show's creators. And now that Orlando was bringing up all these names and making wild claims about allegedly being intimate with all these rappers at Diddy's parties, people are saying that just because Orlando might be grappling with some mental health stuff, it doesn't automatically mean he's lying about everything. And some folks think that maybe those mental health struggles are actually a result of some serious trauma he faced in the industry. One fan said, "I believe Orlando. Don't ever blame the broken person. People are broken because of a reason." And another person wrote, "Everybody on the planet owes Orlando Brown, Bryshere Gray, Justin Bieber, Corey Feldman, and all the ones we don't know yet. This is so sad because Orlando is suffering and Hollywood owes all of them." But let me know how you feel about all these wild allegations Orlando made about Diddy and his rumored relations with other entertainers. Do you think there's at least some truth to Orlando's claims? Drop your thoughts in the comments and don't miss out on this next video.